The basis of your charisma is the ability to evoke emotions without taking on the persona of a manipulator until you learn to conduct a conversation calmly and respectfully, whether with a girlfriend, friends, or business partner. If you can't string two words together, your skills won't matter, and you'll be perceived as a complete idiot. But an idiot capable of managing public opinion can leverage their flaws into advantages, while others' mediocre skills remain unnoticed. You might say it's unfair, but in our world, fairness doesn't exist. Only the strongest prevail. So let's get started. How to communicate with anyone. Firstly, prepare stories. Mark Twain said, "No improvisation is as good as the one I've prepared for 3 days." So you should have several stories ready to break awkward silences or impress someone. Experienced speakers have dozens of such stories and know which ones fit each situation best. Can you recall amusing life stories right now? Great. If not, take a moment to jot down some stories that highlight the qualities you want to demonstrate. Your goal is to have a versatile arsenal, each story revealing a different aspect of your personality. Some narratives you'll use only with girls, others with friends, and some in business negotiations. But how do you remember them? Skilled orators seamlessly recall stories. One of the best, Cicero, memorized speeches by mentally placing key points in a familiar room, a technique named after him. Use this method to create your mental palace full of engaging stories. For instance, in your room, assign interesting tales to familiar objects. Whenever you mentally walk through this room, each item triggers a story. Use various rooms for different purposes, bedrooms for personal stories, bathrooms for speech structures, and so on. Now, let's move to the next point. Many men struggle to keep conversations with women, but you can spark interest by filling the conversational space. It doesn't matter what you say. Conversation is a cover for deeper communication. Try an exercise. Pick any object and dissect its parts. For example, a stool is a piece of furniture. Now break it down into categories: three-legged, metal, wooden, handmade, etc. Learn to view objects from various perspectives, seeking connections from general to specific, and vice versa. For business partners, begin by praising their company's positioning, then transition to discussing business tactics. Segment businesses into those that attract clients through advertising and those that gain clients organically. Then, hook them with your insights. Tell them that your company specializes in attracting organic traffic and explain the benefits it brings. By employing the two techniques I discussed earlier, generalization and segmentation, you can smoothly guide the conversation to topics that are relevant to you. Practicing this exercise during your commute or while waiting in line, observe objects around you and work with them from different angles. This develops mental flexibility, which is beneficial not only in communication, but also in other areas of life. Mental flexibility can easily be applied elsewhere, such as revising your beliefs about earning money. For instance, if you think making money is always hard, try a loyalty program scheme that rewards you for purchases. Or, consider leaving a few reviews on popular platforms via private browsing and earn some cash quickly. These strategies may not be widely advertised, but they're accessible through channels like the Life Abuser Telegram channel, which shares such schemes openly. Most require no investment, offering you a chance to earn money effortlessly. Moving on to the fifth point. Don't be afraid to speak up. Trying out what you've learned is essential. Otherwise, it's just empty talk. The fear of social rejection often stems from our evolutionary survival mechanism, prevalent in environments like aggressive schoolyards. However, in adulthood, such scenarios rarely occur, and rejection often has minimal impact. In fact, taking bold actions may earn you respect. Remember, regret often stems from inaction rather than action. Print this phrase on the canvas of your mind. Before you die, you'll regret not what you did, but what you didn't do.